A biography is the story of a person's life that's written by someone else. This is a page from a biography about an amazing woman named Dr. Mae Jemison. Click the green button to learn more about biographies. Biographies are stories written about real people. Mae Jemison is a real person. Biographies tell what a person did during his or her life. One of the things Mae Jemison did was treat sick people in West Africa. Biographies also describe important events in a person's life. One important event for Mae Jemison was becoming a doctor. Biographies show what a person is like and why they act in certain ways. Here we learn that Mae Jemison is a caring person. When you read the entire biography, you'll learn more about Mae's personality. Biographies are usually written about people who make a difference in the world. Mae Jemison has done many things to make a difference. When you want to learn more about someone, read their biography. Here is the entire biography of Mae Jemison. Mae Jemison, Flying High, by Beverly Hanson. Illustrated by Holly Galt. Dr. Mae Jemison calls herself a fraidy cat. She says she is afraid of heights. Yet, in 1992, this fraidy cat flew 200 miles above Earth. Mae Jemison was the first African-American woman to fly into space. Mae overcame her fear of heights to become an astronaut, but that wasn't her only challenge. Mae grew up in Chicago, Illinois in the 1960s. Friends laughed when Mae said she wanted to go into space. No women and no African Americans were astronauts at that time. Mae didn't give up her plan. She studied very hard. She was one of the smartest students in her school. She even finished high school early. Then she studied science in college. Mae also learned 3 languages: Japanese, Russian, and Swahili. She learned jazz, ballet, and other types of dance. She liked sewing clothes. She read lots of books. What do you dream of doing when you get older? Mae became a doctor in 1981. For 2 years, she treated sick people in West Africa and other places. Working there was hard. Many people did not have clean drinking water. One town had no electricity. Mae wanted to find ways to fix these kinds of problems, but first she had another goal to reach. She still wanted to be an astronaut. In the United States, NASA is in charge of sending people into space. Mae told NASA she wanted to be an astronaut. Many people want to become astronauts, but only a few are chosen. In 1987, NASA told Mae she would get to go into space. For a year, she learned about space travel. She made her body strong and healthy. She practiced the skills she would need in space. She spent time inside a model of the space shuttle. She practiced moving around underwater because that's a lot like moving in space. Finally, she was ready for a trip into space. In 1992, Mae blasted off. On the space shuttle, Mae did experiments. She even did one on herself. Like many astronauts, Mae felt sick in space. She tested ways to stop the sickness. She also watched tadpoles grow into frogs in space. People thought they might not grow right or they might not be healthy, but the frogs grew the way they were supposed to grow. Scientist, doctor, astronaut, those are 3 very big jobs. But Mae didn't stop there. She still wanted to help people. Mae wanted poor countries to have better health care, so she started a company called the Jemison Group. This company shares technology with doctors and other people around the world. Mae wanted everyone to love science, so in 1994 she started a science camp for high school students. Mae wanted scientists to help people in poor countries, so today she teaches at Dartmouth College. Her students learn about ways to bring people water, electricity, and other things they need. Will Mae ever go back into space? She has said that she would love to go to the planet Mars. Dr. Mae Jemison may be afraid of heights, but she is never afraid to fly high. Facts about Mae Jemison. She was born in Decatur, Alabama, grew up in Chicago, Illinois, and now lives in Houston, Texas. Her birthday is October 17th. She was born in 1956. She is 5 feet 9 inches tall. She has 2 cats. One is named Sneeze and the other is Little Mama. She acted in a television show.
Welcome to The Choice is Right. It's the fast-paced game where I ask the questions and you choose the answers. Choose carefully and you could be the next Choice is Right champion. Today's question category is summaries. A summary is a short statement that tells all the main points. This text is from Mae Jemison, Flying High. You'll have to read it to answer my questions. All right, now get set. Here comes question 1. Which answer gives the best summary of the text? Click the button next to the correct answer.
In most stories, the main character has a problem and needs to figure out what to do. They have to come up with solutions. That's what makes stories interesting. Let's see how problems and solutions work together in a story. Fit the pieces together. Drag each solution on the bottom to fit with a problem on top. These overlapping circles make a Venn diagram. The 3 sections of the diagram This is a timeline. A timeline shows a sequence of events in the order they happen. Click the green button to learn more about timelines. This is a timeline of Mae Jemison's life. It begins with her birth. Marks on the timeline show important events. The date below the mark tells you when the event happened. Read the words to find out what happened at that time. Read the timeline to find out when Mae Jemison became an astronaut. The arrow at the end of this timeline shows that there will be more dates to add because Mae Jemison is still alive. Now you know how timelines are used to show important events.
Welcome to The Choice is Right. It's the fast-paced game where I ask the questions and you choose the answers. Choose carefully and you could be the next Choice is Right champion. Today the game's all about timelines. A timeline lists important events in the order they happened and tells the date for each event. This timeline shows events in Mae Jemison's life. You'll have to read it to answer my questions. All right, ready or not, here's question 1. In what year was Mae Jemison born? Click the button next to the correct answer.
Now here's the deal. Some verbs need an ending, while some verbs want to be left alone. But how can you tell? Click a spotlight to see just how that works. Mae Jemison calls herself a fraidy cat. When one person, Mae Jemison, does the action, add an S to the verb call. Mae Jemison reads a lot of books. In this sentence, the verb read has an S added because one person is doing the action. The doctors live in a village. When more than one person is doing the action, leave the verb alone. Here, many people, doctors, are doing the action, so we leave the verb live alone. So remember, it's important to make sure that when you write a sentence, your subject and your verb agree. Some verbs need an ending, while some verbs just want to be left alone. Click the Go On arrow to go to the next activity.
Welcome to The Choice is Right! It's the fast-paced game where I ask the questions and you choose the answers. Choose carefully and you could be the next Choice is Right champion. To play this game, subjects and verbs must agree. They agree when both words refer to the same number of people, like he is or we are. Here's your first challenge. Choose the sentence in which the subject and verb agree. Click the button next to the correct answer.
There are lots of ways to spell the sound aw. These words all have the aw sound, and they each spell that sound differently. Look at the words in this sentence. Click the word with the aw sound spelled with an A. Then click OK to check your answer. Water. Excellent! Water has the aw sound spelled with an A. Find the aw word spelled with an A. Catch. Sorry, look for a word with the aw sound spelled with just an A. Ball. Yes, ball has the aw sound spelled with an A. Find the aw word spelled with an A. Good job! Small has the aw sound spelled with an A. Let's find some words with this sound spelled another way. These words all have the aw sound, and they each spell that sound differently. Click the word with the aw sound spelled A-L. Walk. Quite right. Walk has the aw sound spelled A-L. Find the aw word spelled A-L. Talk. Excellent! Talk has the aw sound spelled A-L. Now let's look at another way to make this sound. Sometimes the aw sound is spelled A-U, like in the word caught. Let's uncover some words like that. Click the word with the aw sound spelled A-U. Pause. Good job! Pause has the aw sound spelled A-U. Find the aw word spelled A-U. Taught. Quite right. Taught has the aw sound spelled A-U. There's still another way to make this sound. Sometimes the aw sound is spelled A-W, like in the words paw and raw. Let's see if we can find some words like that. Click the word with the aw sound, spelled A-W. Crawl. Yes, crawl has the aw sound, spelled A-W. Find the aw word, spelled A-W. Dawn. That's the word. Dawn has the aw sound, spelled A-W. Let's look at one more way to make this sound. Sometimes the aw sound is spelled with 4 letters, O-U-G-H, like sought and fought. Click the word with the aw sound, spelled O-U-G-H. Thought. Yes, thought has the aw sound, spelled O-U-G-H. Find the aw word, spelled O-U-G-H. Ought. Quite right. Ought has the aw sound, spelled O-U-G-H. You're quite a sound hound. You can find aw words no matter how they're spelled.
Welcome to Hollywood Pairs, the always exciting memory-twisting word match game. Prepare to search for synonyms. Synonyms are words with the same meaning. They're words like happy and glad, or nice and kind. Turn over the cards to find all the matching synonyms. Find all 4 matches and you'll be a Hollywood Pairs star. Click 2 cards to turn them over and see if they make a match. Oh, these words aren't synonyms. Oh, take another shot at it. Nope. Ooh, sorry. Try again. Way to go! Let's search for more synonyms in the next round. Uncover 4 more synonym pairs. Oh, these words aren't synonyms. Oh, take another shot at it. Oh, Ooh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not... Super matching! Here comes the final challenge round. Find the last 4 matches. Join us again for more word-matching fun on Hollywood Pairs. Click the Go On arrow to go to the next activity.
You read a book about Mae Jemison, written by another person. This kind of book is called a biography. One way to get information to write a biography of a living person is to ask them questions about themselves. Imagine that you're going to write the biography of one of your classmates. Create a list of at least 5 questions you could use to interview this classmate.